Hi everyone, thanks for stopping by. Welcome to G's Nail Spot. I'm G, and these are my bare naked hands, which I hate. I hate looking at my hands without nails on, but this is what this video is about this week. I've been requested to do a how I apply my press-ons and how I remove them. So I thought I'd upload a little bonus video for you guys this week on exactly that. Thank you to all my subscribers, by the way. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much for coming back, and if you're new here, welcome. I hope you enjoy the video. So this is the little pack of goodies that I usually send out when I make a set of custom press-ons, and as you can see, I've got my nails in that dish. This is when I applied my green snaky nails, and in this little pack you get some nail glue, some nail stickers, an orange stick, some wipes, and a mini file and a mini buffer. And these are all the things you need to make sure your lovely press-ons stay on and last as long as you need them to. So first things first, you take the orange stick, that end, and you very gently, and I repeat gently, you don't want to be doing anything harsh. It might look like I'm being harsh, but I promise you I'm not. This is a very gentle process, and all I'm doing is I'm just using that orange stick just to push back any cuticle at the bottom of the nail. So the cuticle is any skin, you can see there, look, I'm scraping it off. It's any skin that's actually stuck to the nail itself. It's not that skin at the bottom where there's a little fold. That's not the cuticle. The cuticle is any skin that is stuck to the nail. That, like you can see, I'm scraping that off. I'm getting off as much as I can. And then when we come to buffing the nail, that will get the rest of it off. But this is just to push it back slightly and get the nail nice and clean, rid of any of that skin on the bottom of the nail. Like I say, it's the skin that's stuck to the nail, not the actual fleshy part. I mean, you are pushing that back slightly, but again, like I say, you are being as gentle as possible here. Okay, so next step, you take this cute little pink and purple buffer and you just gently, again, gently buff the nail. So what you're doing is you're just taking any of the remaining skin that was on there from where we pushed the cuticle back, and you're also just roughing up the nail a little bit. And this just gives a nice, good surface to stick the nail on, so it gives you good adhesion. So, do you like the word adhesion? I don't know why I said it like that, but anyway, yeah, you're roughing up the nail, give it a nice rough surface so it's got a key so that the nail will stick to it nicely and stay stuck to it. And like I say, it also gets rid of any of those bits of skin that were left over from pushing your cuticles back. Okay, so now you're going to grab that alcohol wipe, and you're going to give your nails a good wipe down, get rid of any dust or any bits, anything that's on there. Give them a nice good wipe, get it all off, get them nice and clean, ready to glue the nails on. Okay, so these are the nail stickers I was talking about. These are sticky tabs to put on your nails. So if you only wanted your nails on for a few hours, these are a good option because they just stick on your nail. You peel them back, pop your nail on, and it will hold it just long enough. But I don't think they're that secure, so it literally will be for a couple of hours. So it's the nail glue that you want. If you want these to stay on anything from a couple of days to, I keep mine on for up to 2 weeks using nail glue. So always remember to store your glue upright like I've just done there. You don't want it lying down because potentially that will clog the nozzle. So first things first, get your nails all laid out ready so you're not faffing about while you're doing the glue. Have them in front of you, and then take your glue and don't forget to snip the end off because they do come sealed even. And just be careful because you might get a bit of glue come out. And this is the important bit. So you want to put glue on the bottom 2/3 of the nail, so the part closest to your cuticle, and then put a line going up your own nail and then pop it on from the bottom to the top. So So pop it on, hold it at the bottom, because what you're then doing is you're holding it on for adhesion, again there's that word, but also you want to be pushing the glue so that it moves up the nail and not down to flood the cuticle. Okay, so here we go again, putting a bit of glue on. I am putting a bit, it looks like I'm putting loads on, but I'm squeezing some out and then moving it around with the nail glue bottle. And then again, as you can see, bottom on first, press it from the bottom and hold it, give it some pressure for at least 10 seconds. So that you're pushing that glue so it goes up the nail rather than down to the bottom. Now this one, for some reason I must have squeezed a bit too hard, because I actually put more glue in here than I meant to. It kind of flooded it a bit. So I didn't put any on my nail because I thought I'd overdone it a bit with the glue. And what will happen is, like happens here, is you do the same thing again, put it on from the bottom to the rest of the nail, on like lever it on if you like, hold it for 10 seconds. But if there's too much glue, it will flood out. And you can see there that my finger got a little bit stuck to it, and so there's a little tiny bit of glue on my skin. You really don't want this glue touching your skin if you can help it. But I did flood it a bit there, so that's what you don't do. But back to what you do, and that's, like I say, bottom 2/3 of the nail, press it on from the bottom, so the cuticle area up, make sure it's straight, and then hold. Put the pressure on for 10 seconds at the bottom of the nail, and then let go. And that's all you need to do. And again, final nail, this is the biggest nail, this is my thumbnail, and again you can see I'm putting a little bit on and then spreading it up 2/3 of the nail, and then I'm putting a line down the middle of my nail. And then there you go, look, on the cuticle first, bottom, slide it on, readjust slightly before it starts drying, and then pressure at the bottom of the nail, because like I say, push that glue up the nail rather than down towards the cuticle, because you do not want that glue flooding around the bottom and sticking your fingers to each other. Which happens, this does happen, you know, if you're not used to doing this, it can be a tricky thing to do, but you will get used to it. After you've done it maybe once or twice, you will soon start getting used to how this works. Don't forget to put the lid back on your glue, and like I say, don't do that, don't lie it down. Stand it up, there you go, that's the right thing to do. But as you can see, they've all gone on now. They've had a few seconds. You can see that little bit of glue on my middle finger. But don't worry, that will come off. As you wash your hands, that glue will come off, hopefully. But like I say, try not to, because you don't want any reactions or anything like that. And as you can see, they're on quite sturdy. I can tap them on the tail and everything else. They won't bend back, they won't move, and they will be on there for 2 weeks now. So here's the other part. This is how you take them off again. So this is actually 2 weeks later. I promise you, no word of a lie. 2 weeks later, they're still on, but I'm ready for a change. I'd normally change them before that, to be honest, but I quite liked these nails, so I left them on. Here is a nice bowl of hot water. Not boiling, you don't want to boil yourself, but it's hot. And in that, I'm going to put a little bit of oil. You can put any oil you like, whether it's cuticle oil or whatever. I'm putting a bit of bath oil in. And it's already got some washing up liquid in there, so that's what the bubbles are. So it's got a bit of washing up liquid. I'm putting a bit of oil in. The oil just moisturises your hands. I have very dry cuticles, so I like to put a bit of oil in because it moisturises, and I think it helps a little bit to slide them off. And you just dunk your hand in there for at least 10 minutes. 5 to 10 minutes I find usually works. I like 10 minutes because it gets the glue nice and soft. And then you again take your cuticle stick, you can use either end. And what you want to do is you're going to break that seal between the false nail and your nail. Again, gently, for the third time in this video. I can't stress enough, gently this is. Okay, so it looks like I'm putting a lot more pressure on than I am. I'm really not. But you've got to wiggle it about a bit. So get your orange stick, break that seal around your nail, and then you should be able to wiggle the orange stick a little bit, and the nail will flip right off, just like you saw there. So here we go again, just breaking that seal around the nail between the false nail and your nail, wiggle it a little bit, and pop, there it goes. It's really quite easy as long as you've soaked your nails long enough. If that doesn't happen, if you're finding it difficult, soak your nails a little bit longer, because that hot water is going to make the glue nice and soft, and that's what enables you to flip the nails off so easily and without damaging them or your nail. Once you've managed to get all your nails off, all you need to do if you want to reuse them is use that little file that comes with the kit and just file the insides of them where there'll be some excess glue. File that off and they are good to go to stick on for another wear. So totally reusable. So as I said, there's absolutely no damage to those nails, no damage to your nails, as you can see, and I wear nails every week, no damage there. So that's it. Thanks for watching the video, guys. I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope you found it useful. Drop me a comment and let me know, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!